Last year, I made just shy of £240,000 at 90% profit margins, and I was only working about 2 hours a day. And I'm not lying to you when I say that I was just working 2 hours a day. All you need to do is be on my Instagram and watch my Instagram stories to tell that I was not working more than 2-3 hours a day. And in today's video, I'm going to break down the exact framework that allowed me to make that much money whilst working so little time. Before we get started in this video, what I want you to do is click the link in the bio, sign up to my newsletter. I send a daily email to my list telling you how to get clients, copywriting tips and frameworks, what I'm doing in my business, how I'm getting my clients results, and basically just everything in my life that's going on. Hopefully it will give you some value, and I've had some good responses from it recently, so make sure that you get on that list. For the past 3 years, I've been running a marketing agency that primarily services e-commerce clients, and essentially all we do is write copy for them and send emails. Now you might be thinking, how is that even possible, and who's paying you this much money to just send emails for them? So let's go ahead and dive into one of my clients' accounts. So this is one of my current client accounts, and this was their dashboard on Klaviyo over the end of Q4. And as you can see here, they made 1.8 million, and we generated nearly $500,000 of that for them through emails alone. And all we were doing is writing and sending emails for them. That is it. Now, as you can see, this part is the automated flows. This is stuff like welcome series, checkout abandonment, site abandonment, all that stuff. And then campaigns. This is the one-off campaigns that we were writing every second day, sometimes every day for this brand. So you can see how I'm able to charge quite a lot of money for this, because it may seem like a small thing, just writing emails and sending it for this client, but we were able to generate them $500,000. So in those like 1.5, 2 months, do you think it would be reasonable for me to ask for 3, 4, 5K off them? Probably quite reasonable. Now I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, that's great, Jay, that's great for you, but how the fuck am I going to sign clients? See, this is where everybody goes wrong. The first question they ask me is, how do I sign clients? Your mentality and thinking process to this is already fucked, because what you should be thinking instead of, how do I get clients, is, how do I write great copy? That should be your number one thing that you need to address and get good at, the actual skill. The thing is, getting clients is dependent 100% upon you. Upon the strategy you use, your volume per day, and more importantly, your consistency and persistence. I don't care what all these other gurus are telling you. There is no single magic client getting acquisition system. It does not exist. The only reason that a client will pay you is because they actually believe that you can get them results. That is the only way that they're going to pay you. There's no other reason for them to pay you if they think that you can't get them results. Now, how do you turn a skeptical prospect into someone who believes that you can actually write good emails, write good copy that's going to convert into revenue and profit for them? It's very simple. It's write good copy that actually converts. Now, I'm about to show you something that is going to fix the single biggest bottleneck in this process of getting your first client and getting clients in general, and that is how to write good copy. So let's dive in, and I'm going to show you how you can use AI to write A+ copy in a matter of seconds and minutes. Right, this is where I'm going to teach you how to actually write good copy, fixing the number one bottleneck in the client getting process, and that's how to actually get them results. So you can actually get this full document. If you go to that link that I told you about, sign up for the newsletter and you'll get this document, and it's going to show you how to write good copy with simple prompts. So let's start it. I'm going to make this very simple for you. Most copywriters can't write good copy, and they think AI can't do it because they simply don't know how to use it or prompt it. So use this simple framework. It's so fucking simple, and you'll be able to write good copy in a matter of minutes. Okay, so let's go through it. Right, the first part of this is the brief template. This is what you're going to fill out for the product, offer, or service that you are writing for. Let's go through it. Target audience, you need to know who you're writing for. Top 3 pain points, top 3 dreams and desires, the one big promise, existing solutions and their flaws, product details, key benefits, common objections. Okay? Right, now I've already done this for a brand that some of you may know, Space Goods. I basically just done this by firing it into AI and then asking it to answer the questions. But when you do it yourself. Use AI to help you research it, but fill this part out yourself. Okay? Right, rainbow dust, target audience demographics, health conscious professionals, students 20 to 40, urban dwellers, disposable income, premium pricing. Yep. It's got all the pain points. It's got the dreams and desires, sustained clean energy without negative side effects. Yep, delicious, healthy. They don't want to get crashes and jitters from regular coffee, struggling to maintain consistent focus. This is looking good. The one big promise: experience optimal, sustained energy, mental clarity without the typical caffeine downsides. Perfect. Right, let's go on to the next part. Now, take this prompt and enter it into Claude Sonnet 3.5, not ChatGPT. I don't know how many times I'm going to need to say this. Stop using ChatGPT to write copy, because it can't write fucking copy. I don't know why, but you can tell when someone's used ChatGPT to write copy because it just comes out different, whereas Claude is able to do it a little bit more human. I'm not sure the ins and outs of it. I'm not some sort of AI dev, but we've pulled up Claude. So you're an expert direct response copywriter. You specialize in writing email campaigns. Your goal is maximum click-through rate. Focus on pain points, solutions, desired outcomes, real-life situations of target audience. Email should be no longer than 150 words. This is going to be a plain text email, okay? So we're going to take this, and then we've got some style elements here. This is very important. Without this, it's going to come out all blocky and doesn't look like it's been written by a copywriter. So you put that in to Claude, and then you copy and paste your brief. Boom. Now, this is the point where if you've got a specific angle or you want to speak about something really specific, you can do that here, but I'm going to show you how this works without even needing to do that, right? We're just going to hit enter, and it's going to write us probably a piece of copy that we could just enter into Klaviyo and send, and it would make money. So let's look over it. Tired of that 3 p.m. faceplant onto your keyboard? Boom. Hey, first name ever catch yourself staring at your screen, eyes glazed over, while that important presentation just sits there. So as you can see, this is looking pretty good, and it's not the type of emails that you get from putting into ChatGPT, write me an email marketing campaign about this product, because then it will just chuck out a load of shit. I've tried it, it doesn't work. Boom, boom, boom. And the reason, so this is a good part in here, strategic use of bolds, capitals, and italics. That's what makes it do this, because this is how you want your copy to look, okay? And we've got avoid robotic and lifeless writing, because if you don't put that in, it comes out and you can just tell that it's AI, or at least I can tell that it's AI. But this isn't perfect. Now, what you can do is pull this out and edit it yourself, or you can use the stupid simple prompt, edit and prompt. Take the email you've written, rewrite it, this time think more about the target audience, what kind of language they would be receptive to, what are their pains, and what's their desired transformation. Keep the same angle, tone, and format. That's important, because if you don't put this part in, sometimes it can change the full thing about how it's written, and it just comes out totally different. We're going to bang this in here. And this is a really good prompt. Normally when you do this, it comes out looking a lot better. What we're going to do is we're just going to fire this in just to see how this looks once we've kind of spaced everything out a little bit. Boom. I'm just going to show you exactly what I would normally do. I normally just don't put that. Another deadline, another project, another afternoon where your brain feels like it's wading through concrete. You've tried everything. Premium coffee subscriptions, those fluorescent energy drinks, even the fancy vitamin patches your co-worker swears by. Like this. Here's what's successful. This comes into the pitch. Like you have discovered, clean, sustained focus isn't more about caffeine, it's more about smarter energy. Rainbow Dust gives you that in the zone mental clarity that turns the impossible task lists into done lists. No jitters, no crash, just flow state when you need it most. Trusted by 10,000 professionals who refuse to let 3 p.m. brain fog kill their momentum. Try it risk-free. I think it's got this guarantee from the brief. If not, make sure that when you're writing for someone, you don't put in like fake reviews or like fake guarantees, because then it's just don't do it, right? And then we've got the call to action, and then they always put these really weird like sign-offs, pushing for your success. I would always just remove that and be like, from the team at Space Goods. And then you can have your PS in there. And that is all you do. And what you can do, now that you've got this, is just write another one. Write another one. This time, speak about situation customer reader may experience, and add 2 reviews at the bottom. And then you can just keep doing this, keep prompting it to write more and more emails. Now there's one thing it's done here. I don't like it when it does this, so let's fix this and show you how to fix this. Don't send any emails like this. Picture this. You never want to do that, right? Because that is just AI written all over it. Picture this. Instead, what you want to do is, you could probably just use it like that, but you would want to reword this more like a rhetorical question. Reword the opening statement to be a rhetorical question. Jesus, I cannot type. Hopefully it guesses that. Right, why does your, yeah. Right, there it's done it there. So, this is much better already. That is what I would do. I would never use that picture this. It just sounds really weird. But that is how you can write really good copy for email in a matter of minutes without even knowing how to write copy or anything about marketing. You just use the prompts that I gave you. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. In today's market, it is getting incredibly hard to sign quality clients, and I've done a video speaking about how it's not good enough just to be a copywriter. You need other skills to complement it now, especially if you're just an email copywriter. I'll link that video, go and watch it and you'll know exactly what I mean. But it's not good enough to just write emails for people anymore. But this is a great starting point for a beginner, and it's a great way to actually outreach to potential clients. The thing is, with what I've just given you, you have, like I said, taken away the biggest bottleneck, which is writing good copy. Now, you can actually do personalized outreach by sending samples to prospects that you want to work with. And you do that by coming up with a few emails and sending it to them on the first email. You don't say, I've written you this, do you want it? Just send them it. Hey, I wrote you this, what do you think? And you might get a response, you might not. But if you do that 10 times a day, 5 days a week for the next 2 months, you're going to get in some conversations with people and you're most likely going to sign a client. That is just how it works. But like I said at the start, signing clients is entirely down to you. I don't believe in any client getting strategies. This is how I would do it, and the best way to do it is just prove your competence. And if you don't have any case studies, the best way to do that is send samples to show that you're actually good at writing copy that will eventually convert. Now, if you want to skip the learning curve, what I want you to do is click the link in the description. That's going to take you to a video. That video is a VSL, and it's a VSL for my course, the AI Copywriting University, AICU. In there, it's going to give you step-by-step guides, start to finish, from complete beginner to being able to write A+ copy with AI. There's a bunch of modules in there. You've got all the prompts, all the frameworks that I use for my agency that's allowed me to scale to 30K a month and only work 2 to 3 hours a day. But even if you don't want that, make sure you sign up in the newsletter, because you're going to get this document that I've been using to write emails here. You'll get that completely for free. Plus, I'll send you a daily email giving you more tips, more strategies, and stuff about what's going on in my business and how we're getting our clients results. And it's kind of like behind the scenes. So hopefully you enjoyed that video. Hopefully you got a bunch of value from it. Go and use it, please. Everybody just watches YouTube videos and then decides, fuck it, I'll just not do it. I'll go and watch Netflix or something. But yeah, that is it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, sign up to the newsletter, and I'll see you guys in the next video.